I'll show you guys. It's the Imeca inflator pump by Vogma. And it's a pretty cool pump. I've already charged it. Here's the manual that comes with it. I did read through that manual as well. And this is a pretty cool looking pump. It actually can inflate car tires. So that's one thing I wanted to go. But take a look at, I love how devices sometimes have this clear inside that shows the circuitry. It also does come with a little felt bag and then your box full of goodies to attach like the hose, and here's a little bag of valve tops. Also comes with a couple extra fuses in case you blow a fuse in this thing. That's good that they have that. It is also powered by a car accessory, 12 volt. So in case the battery is dead on it and you happen to need to make sure that it works, you can use that car charger to use it as well. And then you also have your USB-C. It's a USB-A to USB-C charging port there. This also does have, now the USB-C port here is for input. So that's what we'll charge on the inside to put in to charge power coming to the inside. The USB-A is actually an output. So you can actually charge maybe your phone if your phone dies. So it's a good emergency tool. Oh, by the way, it also does come with a small little flashlight. So in case you're in the dark, you can see that it also has an SOS signal by hitting it a second time. So there's a little really easy button signal here. All right, so because we're going to be doing a bike, you have your hose, I guess is the best way to put it, that screws into the top here. So I'm going to screw this in, super easy, kind of self-explanatory. And then once you have this put in there, it's going to be like any other pump where you have your valve up here. Just this is already made for a Schrader valve, so I don't need to use any of this for now, but I do have a flat basketball. Yeah, so this ball needs a little pumping up too, so I'm going to pump that up as well. But first thing I want to do is do the tires here. Now, basically we can go ahead and turn on the power. Hitting this for 2 seconds. This will turn on the power, and then we will go ahead and select. At the top you see it has a little a car. So I'm going to go ahead and select what type of vehicle this is. So as you push it, it kind of rotates through the different vehicles. And what I'm going to do is pick, let's go ahead to bicycle, and then you can go ahead and adjust the amount of pressure you want. So it says, here it says bar. So we're going to have to adjust it so where it says, not bar, well, that scared me. There. Oh, so you hold on your R setting that brings you through the different cycles, and now it goes to PSI. And I have it on bicycle. Now these tires are fat tires, so most of the time fat tires are only between 20 and 30 PSI. So you want to read what's on the tire here. Yeah, it says max inflate to only 20 PSI. So I'm going to take off my cover here, bring this down to 20 PSI, and then, oh, here we go. So this will go up to 20. So what we're going to do is push this up to about, I like it about maybe 17. I don't need it that hard. Okay, so 17. It flashes a few times to let me know that it's set. I'll put this on. All right, put that down. And then we're going to start pumping it up. It shows me here that I have 9 PSI on the tire right now. And 17 is what it's set at. Should stop at 17. Yep, and it shuts off all by itself at 17. Take this off. All right. And then make sure that it's accurate. Put my tire gauge. Reset it. Stick this in here. And perfect. 17. And I can put this back on. And because this is a full suspension bike, a little harder tire is not that bad of a thing. Here's my valve here. Take this off. Hold the button down for a few seconds, and it's at 8 PSI. So again, we want to go 17 again. Actually, I think I'll leave this on the back a little softer at 16. Okay, so we have 16. I'm going to put this on again. And to show you how it gets put on, so you get a little closer idea, just basically take this valve, put it right on here. Once it goes on, push it down. I have only 9 pounds of pressure in this right now. So then we go ahead and hit start. Actually, I want to go up to, let's do one more. So let's put this up. I'm going to go up to 17. make it even on both. Okay, so then when that's done, just basically lift this up, take this off, and that is it. But let me go ahead and let's do the same check again. This has been reset. Okay, so there's nothing on there. And then I'm going to put this on. And there, as you can see, it is at about 18, I guess 17 or 18. That gets our tires all pumped up. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and let's do the basketball too. So if you want to know if this works as a basketball pump, because that's going to be something that most people will probably have around the house that they want to pump up every once in a while. So let me go ahead and bring this down here and get our little baggie of accessories. I'm going to open this up and then we're going to pull out the ball needle. These things only, you know, if you lose these things though, that's the only problem, that they're a pain because you got to have them. But you just stick it in here, right? Once it goes in, push this down, it grabs it. Now, one thing you always learn to do is you always put a little spit on the needle and where the hole goes in so that it slides in and kind of keeps it easily going in and out without having this get stretched out and leak. Excuse me while I spit on this. Put a little spit on there, put a little spit on here, and then, of course, you can use water, I guess, if you wanted to. Put this in here. Oh, let's go ahead and set it first. So, turn this on. I'm going to use the R button to go to ball. Actually, it's already at the ball. So, it says 7 to 9 pounds, and this is already set to 8. That's the default for a ball setting. This is 0 pressure, I guess, right now. All right, that was fast. Okay, so we'll pull this out. Okay, turn this off. Okay, and then you can see how this bounces from this point. Perfect. Okay, so now we can go play basketball and ride to the basketball court with the bike, and we're ready to go. So this is, again, the Vogma air pump. Okay, just to close out this video, I want to show some examples of me using this pump elsewhere. I went to Wendy's and a friend of mine joined me and he had really low air, so I put some tire air pressure into his tires as well. And then also, as you can see, this high boy, it's a mini bike. Also use this when putting this bike together. Used it for the front and back tire. I put flat out tire sealant on all of my e-bikes. So this is one of the reasons why I like having this pump like this, because I need to deflate every single tire every time I get a bike, and then put the flat out tire sealant and then repump it back up. Now I do have a regular hand pump, but this thing makes things so much easier, saves me so much energy, because pumping up tires actually is quite tiring. As you can see, even this one, this is the Revy Bikes Rebel 2, again putting flat out tire sealant in, and this thing just made it so easy to go ahead and pump it back up. And I get about a bike a week to go ahead and work on, so this is another one that I'm doing, putting some flat out on this one as well, and then pumping it back up. And of course the Pucky Puppy is another bike, big fat tire e-bike, also inflating the tires here.